we are here with an interview with the Gemma Gillespie, D1 athlete, Butler University, soccer player, defender, number 26. Hit her up at Gemma Gillespie 66 on Instagram. DMs are open for men and women. Women in a friendly sense. And hey, what do we think about the trans people? I mean, are we giving them a chance or?
All right, Arvin.
Okay, let's get into it.
Okay, I'll ask you some questions instead of you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're
guys,
flipping
this
it.
is a reversal interview for those who know. Because you guys know me, I like to put content out that's not been done before. And I know you guys have a lot of questions for me, so I thought, who wants to watch a D1 athlete be interviewed? Like, that's not even that cool, right? Like, sure, they're the same age as
Exactly.
us. Sure, they're doing, something pretty cool that's pretty significant, but I'm doing YouTube. I have 66 subscribers, and that beats anything that anyone else can accomplish. So I got us here the best interviewer.
Yeah. At the end, I'd like everyone to drop a comment if you think we should start a podcast, because this is probably going to be really entertaining for y'all.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the life of Arvin is just something great to unpack. All right.
Of course it is.
So please, ever since you got back to school from winter break, what's the best thing you've done? What's your favorite thing that Purdue has to offer?
Where do I even start? Well, first of all, I think the parade that they had for me when I came back. I just like to say I humbly took it. It was quite the honor being presented such a parade. I don't think they got my body right. I do have an 8-pack. They give me a 6-pack, but of course.
Yeah, I'll take that up with the board. Yes, I'm so please. Sorry. That's disrespectful.
That was for sure a highlight. When the president of Purdue just pulled up, Mung Chang, and he just like gave me like the key to the whole place. I was like, okay, it's kind of weird, but that was fun. Hanging out with the boys, I'm just like all of you guys. I might seem like I'm all that, but I don't let the fame get to my head. I remember my real ones.
Very humble.
Yes, and I think having a couple of apple juice with the boys and stuff like that. That just really that was probably my favorite highlight. Yeah.
Absolutely love to hear it. I heard from sources that you went on a ski trip over break.
I did. Yes.
Yes. Can you please give us some insight on how that went? Your performance, other performances, how you compare?
So actually, as I always do in all places, I always leave an impact. Okay. And in this place, I'd just like to say for the people out there who are saying I made an impact due to my weight, no.
Survey says you're wrong.
No. So I go in there, and these people don't know what I can do. I, per usual, hit the hardest thing on the course first time, and wow. Little did I know I'd be going down an avalanche. That was quite the story. Not only that, I had to rescue a pregnant woman who was pregnant with a woman, right? So, I'm just doing God's work as well as skiing. So, it was quite the journey of doing that. The afterlife was amazing.
Okay.
Met many Australians. I love you all down under. Just like to give you all a shout out. Great people. Anton, if you're still watching, it was great sharing that porn star. If you know, you know. And yeah, it was just a great experience. Canada, I see the hype. I see the love. I loved me a lot of maple syrup,
Oh, I love it. Love it. And we like to keep this short over on this channel, keep attention spans small.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, a final question for you.
Okay.
So, we've been through a decent chunk of our freshman semester. What's some advice that you give to yourself from the beginning?
Arvin, you're gonna meet a lot of people. You're quite a top pick out there. Learn how to say no. Not everyone can get a bite of all that. If you get what I'm saying.
Self-control is important.
Self-control is important.
Oh boy, that's fantastic advice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure seniors in high school but totally take that with everything once they get into school. Okay. It's really important.
Yep. Well, not everyone has what I have, but
Oh, I'm so glad you
This is not
clarified
this is
that. You're
not
right.
applicable to everyone, but I hope they can make what they can of it.
Exactly. All right.
All right,
Well,
is that the end of it?
uh, yeah.
Yeah,
Short
okay.
little video. We could follow up. People want a part two? Not a problem. All right.
Put
We're
it down
always
in the
around.
chat. If you guys, what's your favorite country to travel to, guys? The answer can be the U.S. No problems with that.
Well, yeah. Well, should we start a podcast? These are the questions in the comments. All right.
If we did have
One.
a podcast, what would it be called? Two,
Yeah.
who would be the main host? Question's already answered.
All right.
3, who should be our first guest be? I have some big names to call. I've met Owen Wilson before. Not to brag or anything.
Wow.
So that's it for y'all now. Hope y'all enjoyed this content. Always striving to make better stuff. That's it for now. Goodbye, guys.